Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something that can literally be a matter of life and, well, recovery, writing medical instructions that are actually crystal clear. It's a skill that can totally change health outcomes for the better, and we're going to break down exactly how you can master it. So let's get right into it.
I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? You get a piece of paper or an email with instructions, and you're left scratching your head with way more questions than answers. It's a super common experience. But when it's about your health, that confusion is a whole lot more than just a little annoyance.
And that's really the heart of the matter. Unclear instructions aren't just frustrating, they're a genuine risk. I'm talking medication errors, a recovery that takes way longer than it should, or even some pretty serious complications. Getting the words right is absolutely vital.
So where do we even start? Well, it all comes down to a solid foundation, which is built on two main pillars for success. These two ideas support every single effective set of instructions.
And here they are, clarity and conciseness. So what do we really mean by that? Well, clarity just means there's absolutely zero room for misunderstanding. The patient knows exactly what they need to do. And conciseness, that's about getting straight to the point, cutting out all the extra fluff that could just end up causing confusion. Let's look at a real-world example here, because a small change can make a massive difference. Now, the vague instruction on the left, it's not terrible, right? But check out the clear one on the right. Take 1 tablet by mouth daily with food. It's direct, it's simple, and it leaves absolutely no room for error. This is just a perfect example of clarity and conciseness working together to keep patients safe. Okay, so with that foundation in place, let's start building the blueprint. I really like to think of these instructions as a recipe for recovery. And just like any good recipe, they need clear, logical parts to follow. Our 4-part recipe is this: an introduction, the steps themselves, some really important precautions, and, of course, the follow-up instructions. Let's dig into each part and see how it helps build the complete picture for the patient. First up, the introduction. And this is so much more than just a quick hello. It's where you set the stage. You tell the patient why these instructions are so important and what the end goal is. This really helps motivate them to follow along and be an active part of their own recovery. Next, we get to the core of our recipe, the steps. This is where we break down every single task into simple, easy-to-follow actions. Just look at this knee surgery example. See how it's all organized by topic? You've got wound care, meds, activity. Each one is a crystal clear, direct command. No guesswork needed. Okay, part 3 is absolutely critical. It's all about safety. Think of precautions as the big watch out for signs on the road to recovery. They tell the patient what specific problems to look for, like signs of an infection, and, just as importantly, exactly what to do if they see them. This really empowers the patient and helps catch complications early. And finally, we can't just leave the patient hanging, right? The follow-up section guides them on what comes next. Scheduling an appointment, starting physical therapy. These instructions close the loop and make sure that care continues smoothly. So we have our structure down pat. Now let's stock up our writer's toolkit. I'm going to give you 3 super powerful, easy-to-use techniques that will make your language sharper and way more effective. First up, and this one is a real game changer. Always use the active voice. On the left, you see medication should be taken. It sounds a bit passive, kind of distant, doesn't it? But look at the right. Take your medication with meals. Bam. It's a direct command. It's clear, it's authoritative, and it's much harder to misunderstand. Second, be specific. Apply cream as needed. I mean, what does that even mean? Is that a lot? A little? Once a day? It's a total guessing game for the patient. But look at the difference on the right. Apply a thin layer of cream to the affected area twice daily. All the guesswork is gone. Specific, measurable language is your best friend here. And number 3, use direct address. This is a subtle shift, but it's so powerful. Instead of the impersonal, the patient should, try the direct, you should. This little change makes the instructions personal. It speaks directly to the person reading them and turns them into an active partner in their own care. All right, let's wrap this all up. The big takeaway here is actually pretty simple, but it's also profound. The clarity of our words has a direct, real-world impact on the healing process. At the end of the day, that's what this all boils down to. Writing clear instructions isn't just some technical writing task. It is a fundamental act of care. It shows that you respect the patient and that you're truly committed to their well-being. And you gotta remember, every single word matters. So I'll leave you with this challenge. Think about it. Whether it's for a patient, a family member, or heck, even instructions you've written for yourself. What is one instruction you can make clearer today? Thanks so much for joining me.